Guys, we are going to do an upper body session today. I'm mainly going to be focusing on delts and biceps and a little tricep. Typically when I do upper body, I focus on everything. I don't do like the extreme splits of bis and tris, back and chest. I typically kind of just do it all in one. I find that works for me. Do what works for you. Go ahead and like the like button. That would be awesome. And let's go. Let's get to it. So yeah, let's go work on these bad boys. That was so corny. Things we do for YouTube. We are going to warm up with shoulder and scapular stability. If anytime you are working shoulders, it's super important to work scapular stability and the rotator cuff muscles. Those are what keep your shoulders healthy, and if you neglect those small muscles, you are going to have shoulder pain. So you're going to do counterclockwise circles and clockwise circles, 25 reps each way, right into abductions with the resistance band. Yes, it's super simple, but this is so important for shoulder health. When you think shoulders, most people think deltoids and trapezius, when really there's so many intrinsic muscles that keep our shoulders stabilized, such as infraspinatus, supraspinatus, teres major, minor, subscapularis, rhomboids, and serratus anterior. All those muscles play a role into healthy shoulders, so don't neglect them, and this is a perfect warm-up to work on that stabilization. After you've completed 25 reps of all of the ways I demonstrated, you're going to go into just mobility, opening and closing those shoulders, feeling the stretch in that pectoralis minor and major. I like to do this just because it makes me feel like I'm loosening up my upper body. Right into alligator chops. I like to do those just enough until I feel like I'm loosening up. We're going to also stretch our triceps. I like to pull on my elbow and move my hand around to really lengthen the stretch in my tricep muscle. And again, just keep moving until you feel like your upper body is nice and loose, and then we will go ahead and get started on our workout. Starting off our workout, we are going to work deltoids, starting with 15 reps at an incline or decline, however you see it, and you're going to be slow and controlled. Do not use your body weight to lift the weights. You defeat the purpose of time under tension by doing that. Keeping your back pressed flat against the bench will also put more torque on those shoulders. Contrary to belief, there's actually 7 attachments in your delts, is what studies are coming out with, not 3. By popular belief before, it was the anterior, middle, and rear delts. So challenging our deltoids at different angles with different weights at different rhythms, and I dropped the weight there, is really going to benefit you in creating muscle damage, and that's what we want. If you guys want to know how to create muscle, it's essentially you are creating micro tears within the muscle fibers. And when our body recognizes that damage, it goes to heal it, and that's when we get stronger, and that's when you see the term, quotation mark, gains. When working rear delts, I like to retract my shoulder blades, so I take out any possible way of using my body for momentum. If you previously just saw me doing the incorrect way, that was me using the momentum to lift the weights. So as you can see, I retract my shoulder blades, I lift to my shoulders and back down, slow and controlled. These are a lot more difficult than it looks. I'm only using 5 pounds, so if your gym has lighter weights and you need to use that, that is perfectly okay. Once you have performed 3 sets of 12 of that superset, you are going to go right into this superset in a hammer grip position. Again, we are trying to challenge all of our deltoid attachments at different angles, different grips to really benefit the muscle damage that we are trying to do to those deltoids. Now we're moving on to bicep work. Pay attention, this is a little tricky. I'm alternating grips between a hammer curl and a regular bicep curl. Each curl is going to be in either a hammer curl or a regular curl. At the top, you will supinate your hands to the opposite curl, and you're going to repeat this fashion for 12 reps, keeping tension throughout the entire bicep curl. My elbows hyperextend, so I try not to let them go to full extension so I can maintain some of the tension within my biceps. Do not swing again. You completely defeat the purpose once again. As you guys can tell, I'm really big on slow and controlled. I know lifting really heavy weights really fast makes you look strong and cool, but it really doesn't do you the benefit that you can be by slow and controlled with lighter weights. Immediately, you're going to go into 15 reps with the resistance band. This is targeting your biceps and your shoulders. Remember, we did do deltoid work, so we're still going to use them as a secondary muscle within this exercise to really burn them out while we're engaging our biceps. If you don't have a resistance band, that's fine. You can use dumbbells instead. And since you guys know I like challenging the muscles at all different angles, you're going to go into 15 bicep curls with the weights against the bench. This is called the spider curl, and you're going to, the resistance band was making me slip. But you're going to alternate again between a hammer curl and a regular bicep curl, slow and controlled, no swinging, to really feel the burn. Now we're going to do some tricep work. We're going to start with pulls with the band. These are unbelievably killer. You're going to go for 30 seconds. The burn is real, so make sure you push yourself through it and really have positive thoughts. Make sure you're having a stabilized back, almost a slight arch at the bottom, and the only movement should be coming through your shoulders. Then we're going to go right into tricep extensions with the band. Make sure your elbows are staying steady. The only thing that should be moving really is your hands. Your elbows should be staying stabilized.
When you need me, you can call me. I'm never too far. Like a soldier, I'll come marching right to where you are. When you're tired of the rain, I can keep you dry. Clearing the clouds that may fill your skies. If the battle becomes daunting, yeah, I'll give you my all. 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 Yeah, I'll give you my all. I know you act like you don't need me. Tell me you can't stand me, but you never ever leave.
We are on our final stretch with burning out our upper body. You're going to start off with alternating delt raises, 10 reps doing side to front. Then you're going to go right into unilateral work, working on 7 to 10 reps each. This is no stopping, no breaks, like a minute to 2 minute burnout. It's a little difficult, but you can push through. Focus on maintaining your form, slow, controlled. As you start feeling the more burn, the more natural instinct is to speed it up, but make sure you are disciplined and stay slow. Again, so now we're going to go into the unilateral work, 5 to 10 reps, then while you're holding the other weight up. It's killer. And then you're going to switch over and do the same thing. Make sure that the hand holding the weight that's stabilized, that it's not moving. You're keeping it still. It's much harder than it appears. And then you are going to finish with 10 to 15 reps of the arms together. I'm crying inside, as you can see. My face says it all. The rest, we are going to finish off with face pulls, a little bit different variation. Instead of pulling directly to your face, you're going to pull above. This is going to target that shoulder girdle in the back and work that stabilization that we were talking about in the beginning of the video, just to kind of bring everything full circle again. Please ignore my grunty faces. It was just pretty painful, which is what I live for. You're going to shoot for 10 to 15 reps. And then we are going to finish with 15 scapular push-ups. These are, again, amazing, and you should incorporate them into your routine anytime you do upper body. If you've never done scapular push-ups, I suggest starting on your knees to really feel the movement of retraction and protraction. Again, the only thing that really should be moving is the scapula. Everything else should be staying pretty solidly still. Did I just solidly still say that 10 times? So you're going to do 15 of these bad boys, and then we are going to move on to an ab circuit.
When you need me, you can call me. I'm never too far. Like a soldier, I'll come marching right to where you are. When you're tired of the rain, I can keep you dry. Clearing the clouds that may fill your skies. If the battle becomes daunting, yeah, I'll give you my all. 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 Yeah, I'll give you my all.
I know you act like you don't need me. Tell me you can't stand me, but you never ever leave me. Caramel complexion, want me eat it like a Reese's. Smoking conversation, know that we be on the repeat. She got her own watch to pull up in the two-seat. Tryna be an actress, always wanna make a movie. She be in the clouds, all the Hendrix, so we groovy. Love to pick her brain while I'm gripping on her booty. Her body going ayo, 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 ayo. I think she from Diego, swear she hella fuego. And she don't ever really get to tripping on me. She understands she's special, she can always call me.
When you need me, you can call me. I'm never too far. Like a soldier, I'll come marching right to where you are. When you're tired of the rain, I can keep you dry. Clearing the clouds that may fill your skies. If the battle becomes daunting, yeah, I'll give you my all. I'll give you my all.
I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. I will make sure to tag as much as I can in the description box, so make sure to check that out. And you guys have a beautiful week. Ta-ta!